Riley, that's it. I'm done. I'm done.
Can you turn Sean up a little bit? I can barely hear him.
This might be my record, 7.
Hi. Hello.
Yeah, I mean, it's fine.
Okay, has played 4 years on varsity basketball.
Actually, just like a little bit more. A little bit more.
She has won conference championships in both sports. This player has always given us everything she has on and off the court. She's an absolutely amazing teammate and a coach on the court. She has tallied numerous double-doubles in points and rebounds throughout her career. She was named All-Conference in her sophomore year. She has a 95 average and has narrowed her college choices to University of Delaware, University of Rhode Island, Towson, SUNY Cortland, and SUNY Oneonta. I'm voting for SUNY Cortland. Rich? Mr. and Mrs. Clark, please join tri-captain number 32, Riley Clark. It's tough sitting there alone, right? I'm going to make Rero wait. When you can't get into Cortland, you go to Oneonta, right? Yeah. I know, sneak it in there. All right. Our 7th and final senior is a 4-year varsity basketball player. She also excels on the softball diamond and was a huge part of their county and Long Island championship. On the basketball court, she was named to the Newsday Top 100 on Long Island. Last season, she was named All-County as a junior. This year was her breakout senior season. As of today, she is 9th in Nassau County in scoring. She leads us in scoring as well as steals and three-pointers made. This season alone, she has scored 357 points. She is close to 700 in her career with playing a half season last year also, so close to 700 points. She has an amazing drive to succeed. She has a 93 average and will be attending Stony Brook University in the fall on an athletic softball scholarship. I think I need to coach softball here. I don't know, Will. This is like, everywhere there's like somebody's going to college for softball. Mr. and Mrs. Guerrero, please join tri-captain number 24, Hallie Guerrero at center court. Congratulations to the seniors, and everyone enjoy the game. Thank you. Okay. Let me put this away. How are you, Mike? Great to see you. Thank you. Thanks. Oh. H, I'm going to get in there. You get in there. Where are you going? In the back? You going in? I'm gonna sneak in there with you. Mask down.
and welcome to the BMB Game of the Week. We got the Mepham Pirates taking on the Jericho Jayhawks, and it is senior day. This is going to be Mepham's biggest challenge before they take on, they head to the playoffs. I'm Matt Mano alongside Finnegan Corcoran Doolin, and well, Finn, we got a good game in store for us.
That's right, Mano, and again, it's Mepham's biggest challenge today so far as, they head to the playoffs.
And it's senior day. We already saw Coach Mulvey with the seniors, and now let's get you ready for the game. So we're gonna start with the starting lineups of the game. We're gonna start with the Mepham Pirates. Finn, take me through Mepham's starting lineup.
Well, for her first start of the season, it's Kayla Weber who's subbing in for Michaela Dobby because, of course, it's senior day. And after that, number 24, Haley Guerrero, the star of the show. She averages as many points as her jersey number. She's a D1 softball player going to Stony Brook. And then we have Alana Morse, who's a D1 softball player going to Hofstra, and she's a very offensive threat for Mepham. And then Luciana Sedidakate, one of the best athletes on the team. She's an outstanding rebounder. She's a great athlete. And, she's going to be playing soccer D1 at, in college next year. And then Riley Clark, the enforcer of the team, playing that center position.
And now, let's take a look at the Jericho starters. We start with the point guard, Jillian Basekind. She's a sophomore, she's a pure playmaker, and she's an excellent passer and ball handler. Number three, playing with you is Chase Frank. She's the heart and soul of Jericho. Typically, she's on Jericho's their opponent's best player, and that for Mepham will be Haley Guerrero. Playing the three for Jericho is Sadie Krangle. She's an 8th grader, but she's very mature for her age as a player. She's starting in varsity as an 8th grader. Now, playing the power forward for the Jericho Jayhawks is Kaylee Park. She's the most athletic player on the team by far. And then the star of the show, she can play anywhere on the court, but today she's going to be playing center. Number 14, Mary Kay Preston, who will be going D1, committed to play lacrosse at LIU.
So, Mano, what does Mepham need to do to win this game today?
Well, I'll tell you right now, I got 3 major things. Number 1, they need to win the rebounding battle. Jericho is an excellent rebounding team. It's what they are pretty much known for as a program. They're excellent. They're extremely physical. Mepham, especially Seta Ducati, needs to step up in the paint. They also have to play solid defense. Jericho is very fundamentally solid offense. And what that means is when they can force Jericho to make those mistakes, they have to convert in transition. So, Finn, now I ask you, what does Jericho need to do to win the game?
Well, for the Jayhawks, their 3 keys to the game are to minimize their transition points given up. Defensively, they really have to play a really good game here. And for that, they have to limit their turnovers when they're on the offensive end. Also, control their pace of the game, play a little bit of a slower game and a calmer game.
And also, Finn, what I noticed is that Mepham, they're going to have to go to somebody else today. They're going to have to go to somebody else. Chase Frank's going to be on Haley Guerrero the entire game. So what that means to me is somebody else has got to step up. And Finn, I need to ask you, who do you think will be that person to step up in the event that Franks ends up locking up Guerrero?
Well, I really don't know if that will happen, but if it does, I believe there's so many other offensive options. Realistically, I know we have Ashley Felsberg, who's out of an injury, and also, Michaela Dobby not going to be starting today. But realistically, I look at Seta Ducati, a really physical player, and again, she's a player who can kind of just get an easy layup out of nowhere. It's one of her first years playing basketball, and she's so good. And again, physically, it's an advantage for her, and for anybody else that's versing her, it's really hard to even have a chance when she has so much strength as she's dribbling the ball.
Seta Ducati is very hard to guard, but for me, in the event that Guerrero gets locked up by Frank, I really don't think it's going to happen, to be honest with you. But I do think in the event that happens, I think Mepham's going to dominate in the paint today. I think rebounding, they're going to be really good at rebounding despite Jericho's strength in the paint. I think Riley Clark is due for a big game, and I think she's able to get inside really masterfully. She's got a large bag of tricks that she can use in the post, and as we saw the last time we broadcasted one of these girls' games, she can also shoot. We saw her knocking down a 3 in the game against, if I'm not mistaken, Great Neck South.
Yeah, And again, look, Riley Clark being another big physical player for Mepham. And for them, look, she's a really good enforcer. She's a player who you don't want to go against because, again, she's such a really good defensive player. But at the same time, she's a really good offensive option to have, as you've just said, Mano.
And the final thing that I also thought of is that if Mepham needs to, and this is really, since it's senior day, Kayla Weber's starting in place of Michaela Dalby, but if this game becomes close, I see Coach Mulvey not hesitating to put a starter back in. Michaela Dalby will see an extensive amount of time if this game ends up getting close, but I also think we're going to see Caitlin Smith a lot. We're going to see Carrie Hackcliffe a lot because it is senior day. Mepham's got 7 seniors. They're a very experienced team, which leads you to believe that the future for this team isn't really, they're going to be graduating a lot of seniors. Maybe they might have a little bit of an off year next year, but with guys like Felsberg and Dalby, they're going to be leading the show next year, and I think they'll do it masterfully.
Yeah, and, you know, as you just said, look, a lot of seniors and a lot of seniors going, and it's going to be a little bit of a problem for them. But, look, I know the big problem for them is going to be Haley Guerrero. It's a really hard player to kind of let go of for next year.
We'll see. All right, and that's all for us in the BMB Studio Show. We'll see you at the end of every quarter, but for now, we're going to send it down to Sean McQuillan and Connor Ward down in the Mepham South Gym.
Thank you, Matt, and thank you, Finn. We are in the Mepham South Gym for the Mepham Girls Senior Night. It is the Mepham Pirates versus the Jericho Jayhawks. And Connor, we have a very exciting matchup coming up in this one.
Absolutely, Sean. I mean, I could not wait all day today for this matchup. 2 playoff teams, senior night. What's not to like here, Sean?
Yeah, Connor, absolutely right. The Mepham Pirates are going into this one with an amazing record in Conference A1 of 6-1, overall 12-2, and they are coming off a very hot performance, taking on Great Neck North in their 47-27 win. And especially on senior night, the momentum's going to carry over, and the Mepham Pirates are looking to get their 13th win of the season and go into the playoffs being happy and with no loss situation or no confusion.
Yeah, absolutely, Sean. But they're against a pretty good opponent in themselves, the Jericho Jayhawks. They're 9-8, 7-5 in the conference. They're right next to them in the playoffs, so that's why this matchup is going to be so exciting tonight.
Absolutely, and also a very big storyline in this game. The Mepham Pirates led by head coach James Mulvey, and the Jericho Jayhawks led by head coach Andrew Schneider. Now, 2 very interesting facts between these coaches. They both had the longest tenure in Conference A1 as coaches. They have been coaching for their respective schools or basketball in general now for 20-plus years.
Yeah, so I'd call that a friendly rivalry, a little bit of a bragging rights game here. Which coach is the best in all of Nassau County?
Yeah, Connor, and let me reword myself. I got my notes wrong. The Mepham Pirates are going to this one with a 15-3 overall record. That sounds a lot better. And a 9-2 record in Conference A1. And now as we just look at notes, we can look into going into tonight for the Mepham Pirates. It's senior night, so Michaela Dalby, the starting point guard freshman, who's usually in the starting lineup, will take the seat tonight, and let Kayla Weber take the starting point guard position. And honestly, it could be a little bit of trouble because, you know, Mepham's been lacking that true point guard due to the Ashley Felsberg injury, and Jericho will try to take advantage of that with strong defense.
Yeah, absolutely, Sean. It's going to be a little bit of a hurdle to overcome, but I think it'll be fine. Michaela Dalby will still be in the game. All right, now it's time to throw it over.
And obviously Mr. Gomez, our Mepham principal. How are you guys tonight?
Doing well, how are you?
I'm doing very well. How are you?
Fantastic, great to be here at Mepham.
Obviously, that is a great thing to say. So, as the girls have had a great season, obviously they have a great record and they're heading to the playoffs. Do you have any advice or anything to say?
Well, as they have all season, they want to continue playing their best and win this game, and hopefully we'll see them at playoffs.
Definitely. Do you have anything to say?
Yeah, I mean, the atmosphere is incredible. You know, Coach Mulvey, did an outstanding job honoring the seniors, and we're ready for a great game. We're celebrating this group of girls that epitomize everything that makes Mepham and Bellmore-Merrick great, and we're really proud of them and their family. We congratulate their parents.
Thank you so much for saying that. Just as a student, that means a lot. So obviously, this is going to be one of your last regular season games, sadly, since you are leaving Mepham to go up and you're having a promotion. So as in the future, do you have anything to say for future games?
Well, I'm looking forward to seeing them play at future games because although I'm moving up, I'm still in the district. And, I want them to continue playing as hard and being the team that they are. They're a wonderful group of girls and they do a great job in really epitomizing what it means to be a team. And I think they're going to bring that season after season with great coaching and great team members in the 9th, 10th, and 11th grades.
I 100% agree. Do you have anything nice to say about Mr. Gomez?
He is the best of the best, and I know how hard it is to leave Mepham. To be honest with you, I know it's going to be a challenging 6 months, but he has left a legacy here that's better than any, and we're just so proud of him, and can't wait for him to have a bigger impact on the whole Bellmore-Merrick community. But we're so proud and just thankful for Mr. Gomez and everything he's done here for the Pirate family.
I 100% agree. Thank you once again for being with us, and thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
Good luck on your promotion, by the way.
Thank you.
And let's send it back to the sportscasters.
Thank you, Ryan, for that great interview with Mr. Harrington, Mr. Gomez. Obviously, you also saw behind him a very sold-out crowd in the Mepham, home of the Mepham Pirates tonight. Senior night, obviously, and there's central officers here. There's board members here. Everyone came out to see a great game, and also the Mepham Pirates have been very great when it comes to playoffs in the few past years in girls basketball, and they think this is truly their year. As this team is led by senior Haley Guerrero, a Division I Stony Brook softball commit who is the leading scorer currently on Long Island for girls basketball, and currently just alone this season has 357 points total, leads the Nassau County in steals and 3-pointers made.
Yeah, Sean, obviously, as you were saying, this could definitely be their year. They have everything. They have the rebounding, they have the scoring, they have all types of things that make a championship team, like leadership, etc., etc. But as you're saying, the sold-out crowd here, this almost feels like homecoming to me. Like, that's what it feels like. As you said, it's like sold out.
Yeah, Connor, and it's not just Haley Guerrero doing all the work for the Mepham Pirates tonight. Her supporting cast is outstanding. A whole bunch of seniors who are all multi-sport athletes. You have other Division I athletes in Luciana Senator-Kate, Alana Morris, a Division III lacrosse player in Caitlin Smith. All seniors who look to play sports in the future or already have announced it. And all these seniors, like I'm going to repeat myself again, all multi-sport athletes, extremely athletic, and you know what? All of them have the utmost talent to be on a high school girls basketball team.
Yeah, absolutely, Sean. Their athletic ability really plays into the pace of the game. They love to play fast. They love transition. They love steals. They usually like to use their defensive abilities to create offensive chances, or whether that be Haley Guerrero, Alana Morris, whoever that may be, scoring the points.
Yeah, now looking towards the Jericho Jayhawks. Obviously, the overall record of 9-8 and Conference A1 record of 7-5. They're coming into this one with vengeance on their hands. They're on a nice 2-game win streak with a nice 41-31 win they just picked up against Long Beach. And honestly, they have had graduated 6 seniors last year, all underclassmen, and a few seniors come in this year, and still maintain a great winning record.
Yeah, they're really looking to solidify their playoff spot tonight, showing that they are the real deal, beating a huge team like the Mepham Pirates. This is a great stage for them to pull off an upset here in a bragging rights game of 2 playoff teams.
Yeah, Connor, now we got to toss up to Matt Mano and Finnegan Corkindolin upstairs in the BMB studio. Take it away, guys.
Sean, thanks, Connor. Now, we have a little bit something extra to add before we get into this game. Jericho has 3 8th graders on their roster. We just want to bring that to everybody's attention. So Sadie Krangle, we already went over her. She's going to be starting. They also have Sophie Green and Nicole Danzing. And they expect to have a 4th 8th grader called up for the playoffs. So Finn, talk to me about what that says about Jericho's philosophy as a team, and maybe how it can impact their growth as a team in the coming years.
Well, it's unbelievable growth. to say the least. Look, it's clearly a team that wants more in the future, and bringing up a lot of, players that are not even in high school yet kind of shows you what their future is, especially Sadie Krangle, a player who is starting as an 8th grader. And again, look, you would think as for an 8th grader, you're playing against a full team of seniors tonight. How tough will it actually be? And it really will be tough, man. Now, let's think about it. I mean, they're 4 years older than you. And look, for Sadie Krangle to come into this team, you really got to give it up to her. But, I mean, look, all the 8th graders into this team, it's a really tough competition playing high school varsity basketball.
Yeah, I absolutely agree with you, Finn, but I do think Sadie Krangle will be up to the task today. I think she's one of the players, she's very athletic, and she's actually a lot taller, or relatively tall, especially for an 8th grader, but also just compared to the rest of her teammates. She's playing power forward tonight, so she'll be getting some chances to run the offense. Maybe she'll get a chance inside against girls like Clark instead of Ducati. And I think she's a lot younger. Also, she's a lot more explosive than I've seen her. From what I've seen in warm-ups so far, she's a very explosive, quick player. She can get to the hoop with aggression, with speed, and I also think she's got a great layup package as well. I think Sadie Krangle is going to be the X factor in today's game for the Jericho Jayhawks. And that matchup between her and Seta Ducati, and also Riley Clark, even though 4 versus 5, I still think it's just 4 on off that. Offensively, Sadie Krangle versus defensively, Seta Ducati and Clark. That's going to be a huge, huge matchup as we near this game. Who do you think, Finn, I have to ask you some predictions. Who do you think's coming out with the win today?
Look, I really do think it's going to be Mepham with a 12-2 record. I know they're 6-1 in Conference A1. Look, I really think Mepham's going to dominate tonight.
Dominate?
Look, they're at home. They're on senior night. Look, it's a night to be here. There's so many fans. It's going to be electric. And again, another big game for Haley Guerrero, in my opinion.
Now, Finn, I do agree with you. I think Mepham's going to end up coming away with the win today. However, I think it's going to be a lot closer. I think Mepham will take this one, but only about no more than 7 points, maybe probably closer to 5. I think this game's going to come down to the final minute or two, and I really think this game's going to come down to, like I said earlier, I think that Coach Mulvey's going to end up putting his original starting lineup back in the game, and I think this game's going to come down to a Haley Guerrero shot off of Michaela Dobby assist. That's what I think will end up making the difference in today's game. And now we get to see what actually happens. Let's send it down to Sean McQuillan and Connor Ward back in the Mepham South Gym.
But we already talked about the Mepham Pirates. Let's talk a little more about the Jericho Jayhawks. This team's led by number 14 senior Mary Kay Preston, a Division I lacrosse player committed to LIU, and currently one of the best defenders, if not the best defender, in Nassau County for girls basketball. And that's a bad matchup for anyone on the Mepham Pirates. Obviously, Haley Guerrero averaging 28 points this season, but can Mary Kay Preston stop her tonight?
Yeah, she's obviously going to be down low tonight. This is a bit of a shorter team. They like to play small and they like to play quick. So she's going to probably end up guarding Riley Peckman. Not Riley Peckman.
Riley Clark?
Sorry, Riley Clark. She's probably guarding Riley Clark, which should be a good matchup. So I'm really excited for that. But, Sean, I cannot be more excited for this game. The atmosphere and everything is fantastic.
Yeah, Connor, and when I interviewed Coach Schneider, he said his favorite players to watch are those great defensive aggressive players, those Dennis Rodmans, if you will. She said Coach Schneider said Mary Kay Preston is his version of Dennis Rodman. Averages 16 rebounds a game and 11 points, a double-double, outstanding for the senior, who's again coming into LIU. And this is going to be an amazing matchup. The Mepham Pirates haven't faced a great playoff team too much this season, and this is the really first challenging matchup at task. Two teams that are already going to finish with winning records in their respective Conference A1. The Jericho Jayhawks could fall to 500 overall record tonight with a loss, but for the Mepham Pirates, it's nothing to lose, and just go out. They're already the first seed. They've clinched the playoffs, and it's a fun game for the seniors tonight.
Yeah, absolutely. Go out there and have fun. Is what we're going to be looking for. Is what both teams are going to be looking to do tonight. As we near kickoff, I'd say the biggest thing for Jericho is to minimize the transition points and control the pace of the game. They cannot let the Pirates play at that fast speed.
Yeah, Connor, and now we're going to get ready for the Mepham Pirates and Jericho Jayhawks to announce the starting lineups.
That's how fun it's 6 times. It's a sacrificial lamb every place.
Announcing for the Mepham Pirates will be Alana Morse, and announcing for the Jericho Jayhawks is Tiffany Yagane.
Section 8, in partnership with the Long Island Mets of the NBA G League, recognize and value the experiences of individuals from diverse backgrounds, bring to education-based interscholastic athletics on Long Island. We are committed to bringing equity and inclusivity to all students in our athletic programs. As part of this commitment, we will engage in a partnership cultivating the unique gifts and talents of all student athletes, free from racism and all forms of negative bias. Thank you and good luck to all.
And just some pregame conduct, obviously, that's read before every game. And now looks like the starting lineups will now be announced.
Today's matchup between Jericho and the Mepham Lady Pirates. First, the Visiting Jayhawks. Senior, number 3, Chase Frank.
You guys are quiet.
Junior, number 12, Haley Clark. Senior, number 14, Mary Kate Person. Sophomore, number 30, Jillian Beston. And 8th grader, number 32, Sadie Jangle. The Jayhawks are coached by Andrew Schneider and assisted by Alan D'Antonio. And now, for the Mepham Lady Pirates. Senior, number 12, Ayla Weber. Senior, number 20, Luciana Sandipato. Senior, number 30, Alana Morse. Senior, number 32, Riley Clark. And senior, number 24, Haley Guerrero. The Lady Pirates are coached by James Mulvey and assisted by Rich Hershey and Mike Williams. Remember, let the players play, coaches coach, and officials officiate. Please rise to play our national anthem.
And we are back from the introductions and the national anthem. Obviously, a noticeable change you saw in the Mepham Pirates lineup was, once again, Kayla Weber getting the start tonight over freshman Michaela Dalby. Obviously, a starting 5 of all seniors tonight. And some keys to the game we can look at for the Mepham Pirates, Connor.
Well, obviously, the keys to the games are rebound well. They've been rebounding well all season. They need to continue doing that tonight to win this game. They need to value every possession, which is huge for them because they need to get points, give it to Haley Guerrero, give it to Alana Morris, give it to their scorers, and let them go to work. And also, they need to be very consistent with free throw shooting, so on.
Obviously, Connor, great keys to the game. Rebounding well will be a tough task, as now there's a presence of Mary Kay Preston, and Luciana Sedicate gets started by slamming into the Jericho Jayhawks, and the Jayhawks will have possession first. They start passing around the horn to start off. Top of the wing is Kaylee Park, gives it to Mary Kay Preston, being guarded by Riley Clark. Back to Kaylee Park. Kaylee Park swings it over to number 30, Jillian Baskine. Shots up, just a little short from Kaylee Park, but they get their own rebound. It's number 3, Chase Frank. Chase Frank in the corner. They go cross court. 32, Sadie Krangle's gonna have to chuck one up, and it's no chuck up, and it's a shot clock violation to start off for the Mepham Pirates.
Yeah, it's a great start defensively. They're doing exactly what they want to do.
Yeah, Connor, now Alana Morse going to inbound it to Sedicate. She'll dribble up, and the Jericho Jayhawks going to open up with a half-court press. Alana Morse, deciding what she's going to do. Dribbles with the left and gives it to Kayla Weber on top, and she'll start the offense.
Yeah, they don't want to give any space to the Pirates.
Cross-court pass to Haley Guerrero to Sedicate inside to Clark. Clark, no dribble needed, but just comes up short. Morse gets the rebound and puts it up with 2 hands, and Mepham strikes first.
Andy.
Chase Frank's going to bring it up. Swinging over to the corner. Pressing on top. Shoots a 3. Just a little strong there. It's a fight on the ground for the ball. Sedicate comes up with it. Pushes it up. Alana Morse drives to the basket on Preston and connects. Morse with 2 straight baskets in a row. 2 nice layups on the night so far for Alana Morse.
It's exactly what the Pirates have been doing all season. Push the pace. You could hear Coach Mulvey screaming to the Pirates to pass it and push this pace.
Yeah. Now number 3 in the corner. Chase Frank shoots up her first 3 of the night and connects.
Great start to the game for both teams.
Alana Morse trying to break that half-court press and gets it. Riley Clark dribbles in on Preston. Fakes it, gives it to Sedicate, comes up short on the layup, and Preston gets her rebound. That's one of many rebounds you'll most likely see from Preston tonight. Taking it up is number 12, Kaylee Parker. Swings it to 30, Jillian Baskine, swings it to the wing. Preston trying to make a move. Good defense from Clark and the Pirates. 32, Sadie Krangle's gonna lose it, and Kaylee Weber comes up with it. They can call a foul on number 32, the 8th grader, Sadie Krangle. 32 blue.
That's incredible, Sean. 8th grader starting on varsity. I never thought I'd hear that.
Yeah, and so far, as you can see, they're just getting a lot of Morse. All 4 points so far for the Pirates, and there she is inbounding the ball to Kayla Weber. Kayla Weber pushing the pace now. Finds Riley Clark in the inside. Goes up with the left. This comes up short. Haley Guerrero had the rebound, but it got deflected by Chase Frank, and then will be Pirates possession. Morse with the inbound.
Nope, you got it.
Goes up to Sedicate.
She got hit.
Sedicate, Coach Mulvey thought there was a foul, and there's no call. Pushed up deep from 30, Jillian Baskine comes up short. And Sedicate pushes the pace. Preston, great defense. Clark pump fakes, goes in on Preston. Excellent defense from the senior star.
Preston is guarding 2 players, both Sedicate and Clark, which is we're gonna have to see how that turns out.
Pass to the wing, intercepted by Kayla Weber, and fouled. Jericho Jayhawks' second foul. This one's gonna be on Chase Frank, her first. Now taking another look at the 8th grader, Sadie Krangle. Obviously the key word there, 8th grader. Starting lineup for an 8th grader is outstanding for any varsity lineup, any sport.
Yeah, that's incredible, Sean.
Now back on the Pirates' possession, Kelly Guerrero on the wing.
Reverse.
They give it to Morris on top of the key. Finds Weber, gets intercepted. That's intercepted by number 12, Kaylee Park. Goes up with the floater, just comes up short. Gets her own rebound, goes up again, comes up short again. Morse overhead pass to Guerrero. Guerrero saves it. Guerrero goes up with floater, just short. Impressive with another rebound.
Sean, so far it almost seems like Mepham has the whole season been winning every rebound battle through every team they've played against. But so far, it seems like they're winning the rebound battle.
Yeah, and as you can see in that replay, that was one of the previous fouls from before, and Alana Morse just picked up her first foul for the Pirates. This one's up, going to be brought up by number 30, Jillian Baskine. Another underclassman, Jillian Baskine, a 10th grader. Number 12, Kaylee Park has it on top of the key. Swings it over to Preston. Open for the 3. Just comes up short. Hit the back of the backboard. And now they're going to push the pace. Weber pushes it up. Uses the left arm, very smart. Morse open for a three. Will shoot it and connects. Morse has all 7 points for the Mepham Pirates so far tonight, and the Pirates are starting to gain that offensive momentum.
That's a great start. Obviously, senior night, Sean.
Preston drives it on Clark, uses the left. Too much power there in the layup. Thought there was a foul there on Clark, does not. Weber pushes it up, gets deflected by number 32, Sidney Krangle, and it will be Mepham possession. So far, great start for both teams defensively and offensively. A lot of more so far, 7 straight points.
As we see on the replay here, Alana Morris hitting a clutch three-pointer as time was running down on the shot clock.
Kayla Weber gives it to Morris. Morris with a hot hand. Tried passing and gets deflected. Weber drives in, finds Sarah DeConte in the corner. Goes with the left, trapped. Clark makes a beautiful move with the left hand and gets a great layup. And Coach Mulvey's going to call a timeout. So far, excellent start by the starting 5 seniors, and both teams start off great offensively and defensively. Jericho Jayhawks taking some unnecessary shots, and as you can see on the replay here, left hand trapped by Senator Kate, but yet gets it to Clark, makes a beautiful move, and goes up with a 2-handed layup. Great move from the senior center.
Yeah, a great underhand move there. Jericho have to look to get back to make this game a little bit closer here. I'd say they need to stop shooting the 3-ball and look to just take what they can on the inside. I've seen a lot of open passing lanes here for Jericho.
Yeah, and the Mepham Pirates are just making smart decisions, but clearly not smart enough on that last drive. You know, can never pass it to that corner. You're just going to get trapped every time. Senator Kate got lucky. She had an open Riley Clark there, and she came up with a great layup, great play. Could have been a foul call, but there wasn't. And now coming out of the timeout, Mepham looks like the same senior starting 5, yes, will stay in, and no subs for the Jericho Jayhawks.
Surprised we haven't seen Michaela Dobby yet.
Excuse me, Madison Kane will come in for the Jericho Jayhawks. Kaylee Park has on top of the key. C.D. Krangle, too deep, wants it to shoot it. Preston swings it to the corner. Just coming up short is freshman Madison Kane. Weber pushes it. Preston, excellent defense. They give it to Guerrero. Open. Morse, turnover there. To Preston with another steal. Preston looking to take it all the way. Crosses 2 defenders. And they're going to call a travel on Preston, and she knew it.
Yeah, she looked right at the referee as soon as that foul and went, you know.
Yep, and now 2 more seniors will be subbing in for the Mepham Pirates. Carrie Hackcliffe comes in for Riley Clark. And Caitlin Smith is going to sub in for number 12, Kayla Weber. Haley Guerrero now is going to take it with the ball, and looks like she'll run the point for this possession.
Smith, come up top.
Yet again going to all senior lineup here.
Yeah, Caitlin Smith now taking her point guard position back. Morse on the wing, pump fakes pass. Caitlin Smith swings to Guerrero. Smith back on top, finds Morse on the wing. Morse 3, just overpowered. Hackcliffe, offensive rebound, and connects on the 2. Seniors' offensive scoring has been excellent so far for the Pirates in this one, and the Jericho Jayhawks got to find a way to start scoring on these Pirates.
Yeah, Mepham look like they're starting to run away with it here. Jericho got to try to keep it close.
Kaylee Park on the wing, trying to make a move. Goes cross pass to 34, Sophia Kalamutsu-Sakis. Comes up short on the 3, and Haley Guerrero gets the defensive rebound. Guerrero really pushing the pace here. She's got speed. Blows by 2 defenders, but pickpocketed by Kaylee Park. Morris now swings it back to the top to Caitlin Smith, and they're gonna try to get back in the offensive game plan they originally had. Just try to, stay focused and not let Jericho get to their heads. Caitlin Smith drives, floater, just comes up short. Senator Kate gets a rebound. Shots off. Hackcliffe gets another rebound, and it's still Mepham possession.
Yeah, Jericho look a little bit tired here, Sean. They need to try to get back into the game. Don't let Mepham push the pace. It always seems like as Mepham's running up, they have always two players behind, so they put themselves in a hole by doing that. They need to hurry up and get back.
Caitlin Smith gets an inbound pass. She's going to move the ball to Carrie Hackcliffe down low, and it gets pickpocketed by number 34, Sophia Kalamutsu-Sakis. She steals it, goes in between the legs. It's good defense, went for Preston, but Guerrero's got a steal, and Guerrero's going to turn that one over. All mess at half court. And now Mary Kay Preston's got the ball on the wing. Drives down Senator Kate. Senator Kate got a hand on the ball. Caitlin Smith's going to get a blocking foul there, and that one's on number 34, Sophia Kalamutu-Sakis.
Sada Ducate not letting up anything there on the inside.
It looks like number 43, Sophie Green, another 8th grader, is now going to sub in for a tired Mary Kay Preston. And now number 3.
Hey,
watch it. Show up. Show up. Show up. They don't know the foul.
What was the number of the foul?
It was not a 34.
Hey.
Bit of confusion going on here. It's a number confusion, it looks like.
34.
There's no 34.
34 was in?
I did not see it. Does he mean 44? He just took her out. That's why.
Yeah, she's out. Yeah. Run it and safe with it.
Mepham looks like they're going to try to break a little full court pressure on this inbound pass. Mepham finds Sada Ducate, dangerous pass. Carrie Hackcliffe drives, going for a little dribble drive offense. Guerrero drives in. Shot's just a little too strong there. And now Kaylee Park's going to start pushing the pace a little bit here. Dribbles with the right hand here. Pump fakes the pass. Gives it to the corner to 3, Chase Frank. Frank goes back to Park. Park's got the ball in the wing. Shoots. Just a little strong there on the 3. And Sada Ducate is going to push it to Guerrero. 1-on-1. And Guerrero picks up a big and 1 on Sadie Krangle. Guerrero gets her points on the board so far tonight, her first.
On the offensive side for Jericho, there's just nothing easy Mepham's given to them. This looks like it could start to run away pretty fast.
You know, it looks like number 34, Sophia Kalamutu-Sakis, is going to come sub in again. And Riley Clark's going to come in for Alana Morris, who's so far done absolutely amazing in the offensive end tonight.
Yeah, what does she have, 7 points already shown?
7 points. Haley Guerrero, an astonishing free throw shooter here. Takes her dribbles. And Guerrero breaks that one. Sada Ducate, excellent layup. Short on the layup. Clark gets it back. Clark gets another shot. Another rebound for Clark.
I think I just counted 4 rebounds for the Pirates there.
4 offensive rebounds. Great job for the Pirates on the rebounding. Sada Ducate got 1.
White ball.
Clark got 3.
White ball. White.
And a little confusion there again, and this one's going to be a white ball underneath the basket. Beautiful pass inside. Sada Ducate connects. Sada Ducate gets on the board as well. All the seniors are scoring tonight.
Yes, Sada Ducate, great
Baskine pull up. Shot goes in and out. Clark gets a defensive rebound. Her 4th. Clark pushes up to Guerrero. You got 12 seconds. Guerrero drives. A little too hard on the layup. 8 seconds left. Jillian Baskine pushes. 5, 4, 3. Gives to the wing. 43 Sophie Green shoots. Too strong there on the 3, and that's going to come to the end of the first quarter. And going into the second quarter, we will have a score of 15-3. The Pirates doing great on the offensive and defensive ends. And just to check in with Matt Mano and Corcoran doing, we're going to toss it up to the BMB studio.
As an explosive quarter so far for Mepham as they lead 15-3 as senior Alana Morse has 7 points on the board. Mano, what are your thoughts?
Well, first of all, Fennel, I want to apologize for kind of interrupting you as you were starting to talk. But second of all, Alana Morris has been absolutely explosive this part of the game, and that's really just what she's been throughout the entire game. That's what Mepham's been doing the entire game as well. It's kind of felt like both teams were kind of throwing up shots, and it's been working for Mepham so far. Jericho, not so much, but Alana Morris has been stepping up as, like we were talking about in the pregame show. We talked about how Haley Guerrero might not have her best game, but she is starting to have some buckets fall, as we thought that Jericho was going to have a good defensive game plan to stop her, and that's really what's happening. But Alana Morris, we did not see this coming out of her, but she has stepped up in the I wouldn't call it an absence, as Guerrero still has 3 points on the board so far, but Guerrero has not been scoring at the pace she normally does, and Alana Morris has really picked up the slack so far.
All right. Well, we're going to bring it right back down to your commentators down there, Sean McQuillan and Connor Ward.
And now we're back from the studio. Thank you to Matt and Finnegan for that little first quarter intermission report. And now coming out of the first quarter, obviously the scoreboard looks like a huge difference. Obviously holding the Jayhawks to only 3 points, and the Pirates unleashing with senior scoring with 15 points. Great job by the Pirates so far, offensively and defensively.
Yeah, well, I feel like it's kind of obvious what Jericho did. They got to rebound more. They're getting killed on the offensive boards. They're leading to second chance points for the Pirates.
Yeah, Chase Frank now with the ball on the wing. Hackcliffe reaches in, no call. Kaylee Park on the wing. Thought about driving. Mary Kate trying to drive on Clark. Clark too strong. Kaylee Park now in the corner. Gets it out to Preston. Makes a great athletic move. And it's going to draw a foul on Riley Clark. Great move by the senior Mary Kate Preston.
Yeah, but also astounding defense from Riley Clark there. Really keeping her from getting on the inside there, so she's forced to go to the line.
Additionally, as well, we do have our first non-senior sub in for the Mepham Pirates. It is point guard Michaela Dalby. Preston hits her first free throw, and that is her first point of the night. Preston to look at making her second free throw. Connects. Preston, the heart and soul of this Jayhawks team, trying to lead them back, and you can see her leadership on the court right now. Dalby pushing the pace.
Hey, go to what he said, Luke. Set it.
And they're going to run their offensive game book here. Guerrero swings around.
Kick.
Dalby went for the drive, passed it to Hackcliffe, and it's going to be a kickball violation. It's going to stay with the Mepham Pirates.
Yeah, that ball was not supposed to be a kickball, obviously. They were scheming a play there.
Hackcliffe inbounds it. No foul inside the cut. They thought she was. Clark gets another rebound after the first already, and they're going to call jump ball. It's great defense by Mary Kay Preston.
I swear, Clark probably has about like 15 rebounds already. She had the 4 offensive boards there. As you see here, Michaela Dobby, freshman point guard.
And Clark picks up the and one. Back at it on Mary Kay Preston from the other end. Clark gets the and one. And yeah, like you were just talking about, Connor, obviously Michaela Dobby, the first non-senior sub in this game for the Mepham Pirates. And Michaela Dobby, already the heart and soul players of this team, one of the better players on this Mepham Pirates roster. And she's only a freshman. Carrie Hackcliffe gets a rebound off Clark's miss.
So many
Dalby
offensive rebounds.
Clark's three, just off. And Park's going to push, but then we're going to press. Presses back off, and Kaylee Park pushes up for the Jericho Jayhawks. Preston tries to make a quick move on Clark. Beautiful move. Just a little too strong there in the inside rim. Dalby makes a nice move. Pushes quick. Beautiful pass up to center to Kate, and she gets the bucket to go.
Incredible pass there from the freshman.
That was an excellent pass from Michaela Dalby. And now Mepham's going to start their 2-3 zone here on top. Guerrero playing great defense on Krangle. Goes for a double team. The corner is Kaylee Park. Makes a great driving move. Goes for a floater. Just a little too hard there. Chase Frank. Pump fakes. Drives. She got to draw the blocking foul there. And that one's going to go on Carrie Hackcliffe. Just take a replay here also at this beautiful gem of a pass from Michaela Dalby. Says Kate perfectly just went up with it. No problems at all. And it's an easy 2 points for the Pirates.
Yeah, absolutely, Sean. Jericho's got to look to get back in this game, as we see here, Chase Frank. But the first free throw, no good.
Yeah, Chase Frank's going to have to be one of those players that helps Mary Kay Preston get back into this one. Obviously, those two are the seniors and probably the most experienced Coach Schneider has said on his team. Frank, short, overpowered that free throw again. 0 for 2 for the free throw line there. Dalby finds Morris on the wing. Morris gives it to Dalby. Dalby 3. Just hits the front rim. Morris, great veteran play, and throws it off number 30, Jillian Baskine, and it's going to stay Mepham ball.
Yeah, that's the senior experience in this Mepham lineup right there. I was able to throw it off a Jericho player before it went out of bounds.
Morris gives it to Clark inside. Gets deflected by Mary Kay Preston, but it will stay Mepham's way. So far, great defensive presence from Mary Kay Preston, but she needs help on the guard play because the guards are destroying the defense on top.
Yeah.
Sarikate overpowers the layup, and Kaylee Park's going to push. Park against Guerrero. Park comes up short of the layup, and Sarikate grabs the board. Pushes the pace. Here's the Morse. Almost intercepted by Preston. Guerrero goes up and gets the layup to go.
You see a fast break at one end, and then you see a fast break at the other. The difference is Mepham able to convert.
Kaylee Park in the corner, her three. Hits the front rim, and Morse gets the offensive rebound. Pushing the pace, overhead pass to Guerrero. And Guerrero gets another and one. Yep. Haley Guerrero starting to torch and light up this Jericho Jayhawks defense.
Yeah, it's Haley Guerrero for you there, getting those points in transition. Obviously, you see the replay here of Haley Guerrero getting the tough bucket for the and one.
Yeah, Jillian Baskai picking up the foul there. And so far, on Haley Guerrero has not played great defense, and Coach Schneider clearly upset with the referee right now. And they're going to tee up Coach Schneider.
I mean, there was an obvious foul. I could see what Coach Schneider was saying. There was an obvious foul down there, and they called what it looked like a softer foul on this side for the and one play.
Yeah, definitely. But Guerrero definitely fouled there. There was no argument about that one. And it looked clear, obviously. Baskai got her hand in there and hit the arm of Guerrero. She went up and picked up the M1. But I can't see where Coach's frustration is coming from, obviously. Mary Kay Preston, has probably been fouled about 3 times in this game, and only one of those has been called.
Yeah, these refs, they're high school refs. They can't call everything, but we want the game to obviously be fair for athletes. So, yeah, they just need to start calling the things that they see, and they can do the best that they possibly can.
Yeah, and it looks like Guerrero's going to shoot her technical free throw here. Haley Guerrero, 0 in the free throw column tonight for her, but has a nice 6 points so far on the night.
Yeah, this technical foul all coming from how livid Coach Schneider was. But, sometimes you like to see that. He obviously cares about the game, and he cares about his players.
Yeah, and Haley Guerrero taking her free throw shot and technical foul shot here. Haley Guerrero, Division I softball player, committed to Stony Brook. Haley hits her first free throw of the night. There's number 7. Speaking of scoring for Haley Guerrero, obviously, has 357 points this season, which leads Nassau County girls in all scoring. Great job from Guerrero so far this season. And she'll connect on her second free throw. 8 points so far in the night for Guerrero. And she gets one more for the free throws. Guerrero, 3 for 3 on free throws. Amazing job by Haley Guerrero there. Great shooting, and that was one of the keys to the game going to this one. Free throws, and Haley Guerrero now just making sure that key to the game is successful clearly, because so far it has been.
Yeah, steal my thunder there, Sean. I was just about to say that, but exactly, you were exactly right with that. They have been making their free throws so far. That's why they're winning. That's the reason why they're winning this game.
Guerrero's three-pointer off the glass, short. Senator Conte picks up the foul on Chase Frank, and that might be one of those gimme fouls because Coach Mulvey is not happy with that call.
Both coaches here livid with the calls from the referees.
Yeah, referees not doing so great in the calling tonight, but whatever they see is what they see, and we do have to respect that. They give it to Preston. Preston's 3 goes over the rim there.
Jericho has to get back in this game. They're down by 21 points. They cannot be down by 21 going into half, or else this game is going to start to stuff away quick, Sean.
Absolutely, Connor. Guerrero goes up. Overpowered there, but Dolby gets the cleanup offensive rebound and gets a nice layup. Score of 28-5 so far for the Mepham Pirates.
Yeah, I mean, this is the difference between a 15-2 team and a team that's about to be 500 after this game.
Yeah, Connor. They give it up to Preston over the overhead pass. Fakes the pump fake. Preston goes up and it's going to pick up a foul.
Yeah, that was a foul. That was tough play there.
Yeah, Preston went up against 3 Mepham defenders, and that's going to be on Riley Clark, her second on Preston. And Preston so far 0 for 2 on free throws, and she hopes to make her first 2 here in this situation. Preston's first attempt. It's good. It's our third point of the night so far. Preston. Hits her 2 out of 2 free throws there. And like we've said all season long, excellent scorer, excellent defender, and she's got to try to wheel her team back into this one. Anna Morse is going to inbound it down low. Fakes pass to Sedicate, and Dalby's going to take it up. Dalby be careful, double team in presence, and Dalby gets over half court. Finds Guerrero on the wing. Guerrero finds Sedicate down low. Pump fakes, inside pass Dalby just too high. But Sedicate gets it back. Sedicate tip, Dalby free throw. Free throw line shot, excuse me. Dalby gets another offensive board. Anna Morse. And it's pickpocketed by number 34, Morgan IDs. They give it to Kaylee Park. Pull up 3. Bang! Off the backboard.
Some great hustle plays from both teams there. Obviously, Luciana Sedicate able to get that rebound, but then stolen by Jericho.
Yeah, and pass way too over the head for Sedicate, Morse to Sedicate. And the Jayhawks now all of a sudden have a little bit of momentum.
Yeah, I can slowly feel them coming back into this game.
Yeah, Kaylee Park gets it back. Park trying to make a move on Dalby. Inside presence, good defense. Morse, good defense on Krangle. Krangle comes from short. Park's 3. Bang! 2 threes in a row from Park, and all of a sudden this is a 15-point game.
Yeah, they just couldn't have been down by 21 points. I mean, Jericho's a better team than what we've seen so far.
Yeah, Guerrero pass inside, gets deflected. Looks like they're going to call, foul on the floor from Chase Frank. Looks like Mepham's going to get the ball down low, and they're going to try to set up one of their inbounds plays. Very successful when it comes to the inbounds plays. They go to Guerrero down low. Guerrero shot. Too strong there. Preston gets it. They're going to call a jump ball. Preston, great fight for the board down low. And just take a look at this replay here and see the pass at the top of the key. Park hitting her second 3 in a row. So far, been the light-up scorer now for the Jericho Jayhawks. Park gives it to Krangle on the wing. Krangle goes to the corner. That's it, he's in the corner. Shot off. Offensive rebound for Chase Frank. Goes up, and she's going to get fouled.
Now Jericho have to be very good at hitting these free throws because they're free throws for a reason. They're almost like 3 points, no contest. So they got to be very good at hitting these in order to get back in the game.
Yeah, Haley Guerrero picking up her first foul. And Chase Frank's going to have her first of 2 free throw attempts. Frank connects on the first. Like we said earlier, Chase Frank, like Coach Schneider said, the most experienced player on this team and probably the heart and soul of this team when he really thought about it hard. Frank, break that second free throw, and it's going to be Mepham possession.
Clark checking back into the game here.
Yeah, Kerry Hackliff's going to take a seat on the bench. Sedicate to Morse. Morse to Clark. Clark gets it over to half court to Dalby. Dalby gives it down to Guerrero. And pickpocketed by Chase Frank. Chase Frank's going to take it, slow down the pace. They're going to give it back to Krangle on top. Krangle running the offense. Nice pass to the corner. Frank drives in. And they're going to call a travel. Frank just slipped. Thought she picked up contact, but ref didn't call it there. And Coach Mulvey's not going to call a timeout. And now with this timeout, let's go up to the studio to Matt Mano and Corker Dillon for your pre-halftime report.
Thanks, guys. It's been a good first half of basketball so far, especially if you're a Mepham Pirates fan. Finn, tell me what you've seen so far.
Look, it's been a really good game for Mepham, and again, look, they just keep on dominating, and for Jericho, it's a while to get back. Riley Clark looking to maybe get a double-double, and again, Haley Guerrero, it doesn't matter how many defenders you put on her, again, showing a really good game.
Yeah, and that and so much more on the BMB halftime show, so stick around. We'll see you in a couple of minutes. But until then, we're going to send it right back down to Sean and Connor.
Thank you, Matt, and thank you, Finn. Yes, we're back in the South Gym. 2 minutes and 40 seconds left in the second quarter, and the Jayhawks have definitely been on a streak lately. They have been on a solid 8-point run now and have started wheeling their way back into this one, only down by half, 14. And now it's going to be Mepham possession down low to start off after this timeout. Morse pump fakes to Dalby. Dalby tries to make a move on Adise. Dalby gets over. It's doubled on top. Makes a nice move with the left hand. Dalby cross-court pass to Guerrero. Guerrero thought about the three, but drives in. And they're not going to call a foul. That's going to just clean block by Mary Kay Preston.
Yeah, Preston's going to be one of the big keys. Going to be one of the big keys in the game to get Jericho back in it.
Yeah, and with another timeout, this one from Coach Schneider, we're going to toss it again back up to Matt Mano and Finn Corker-Dillon, just for another pre-halftime report about what you can see and expect from Matt Mano and Finn Corker-Dillon. Take it away, guys.
Okay, well, it looks like we're not going to send it up to Matt Mano and Finn. It looks like we're going to stay here with us as Jericho comes back out from their timeout. They look to try to get back into this game as they want to be down by less than 14, obviously not in an ideal position, but the Pirates want to go in. They would like to go in by 21 again.
Yeah, looks like Guerrero inside pass to Dalby. One power dribble. No foul. Clean steal for Preston. Mary Kay Preston having excellent defensive presence on the court. 32 Sadie Krangle on top of the key. Swings it over to Adise. Adise cross-court pass to Preston. She wants the three. She takes it. Just too strong there in the three. They give it inside. Adise short of the layup there. Dalby getting triple teamed. She needs help but gets by too. Dalby gets by all of them. They got the numbers, and they're going to call a travel on Alana Morris there.
Incredible moves there from Dalby. You can obviously see why she's starting as a freshman.
Yeah.
As you see Jericho's top performer, Mary Kay Preston with 4 rebounds, 4 points, and a steal. She's made a huge impact on this game.
Yeah.
There she is.
Obviously, it doesn't seem like a lot of stats, but for this team, it means a lot. It's very impactful. 32 Sadie Krangle. Kicks over to Adise. Her three-pointer in the corner. Hits front rim. Senator Conte gets another rebound, and Dalby's going to push it up. Dalby getting guarded by Adise. Nice spin move there. Dalby waiting for it. Preston gets her hand in there. And Preston's going to force a turnover. Mary Kay Preston showing her defensive presence on that defensive side of the court.
Yeah, but it almost looks like there that Dalby's trying to do too much. You were getting double teamed. You should have passed it earlier, in my opinion.
Kaylee Park has the ball on top. Drives in on Alana Morse. It gets a contested layup.
Yeah, that's a good bucket there.
Could have been a foul call there. Morse gives it to Senator Conte. Dalby's going to push it up. Makes a nice move. Gets deflected on top. Senator Conte. Excuse me, Morse with the ball. Passes it to Dalby. Dalby wants to shoot. Weaves it to Morse. Morse's three-pointer. Still a little too strong in the air. Preston's going to get a beautiful rebound. Park's going to push it up. Has speed. They give it to Preston. Preston's three-pointer. Yet to connect on three-pointer. Senator Conte gets a rebound. Dalby, big half-court pass to Guerrero. Guerrero, beautiful bounce to Clark. And Clark picks up a great layup. Big points needed for the Mepham Pirates there.
Yeah, Jericho was looking like they were about to go on a bit of a run there, but with only 22 seconds left in the quarter, it looks like they're going to have last possession with the shot clock being turned off.
Preston went for a fadeaway floater and short. Shot clock is off, and 13 seconds remaining for this Mepham offense to see they get some bonus points here. Dalby gets over half court. 5 seconds left. He's going to stay Mepham possession.
4.5 seconds left to go. As you see Luciana Sedicate here, 4 points, 10 rebounds. Those 10 rebounds have been huge. Those offensive putback boards are killing Jericho right now.
Yeah, and Morse is gonna inbound this one. And now, Connor, what do you see? What do you think you'll see here on this inbound play?
Well, I think Haley Guerrero takes this last shot.
Just comes overpowered on the layup there. They're just not gonna call a jump ball. They're gonna let it go to half. And going into the second half, currently Mepham Pirates lead with a score of 30-16. Outstanding play from the Jericho Jayhawks towards the end of the second quarter. Mary Kay Preston showing her defensive presence and offensive presence at times during the end. Kaylee Park had 2 big threes, and Chase Frank drew some really nice fouls there.
Yeah, those threes have really influenced the game. And also, Preston's rebounding ability has just been fantastic. You could see why she's one of the best. Why she's one of the best defenders in the league.
Yeah, Connor, can totally agree with you there. And Haley Guerrero also had trouble scoring at first, but now she's starting to get her zone. And we're going to throw it over to Ryan Marr with Coach Mulvey of the Mepham Pirates. Take it away, Ryan.
Hello, I'm Ryan Marr, and I'm here with Coach Mulvey, Mepham's basketball coach. How are you today?
All good. So far, 14 at the half. It's good.
That is good. You know, the score is 30-16 in the first half. What's been working for you guys in this first half?
Well, we started off great. I think we were up 20 at one point. We let them get back in it, missing assignments on three-pointers. Dribbling the ball, point guard's dribbling without her head up, so we got to clean some stuff up to keep this rolling.
Well, what's your message to the girls now in the locker room? Is it going to be topping and touching on that topic?
Yeah, we're going to talk about that and keep rebounding the ball. Offensive rebound, we're killing them on the glass. Got to move the ball, though. They're face guarding Haley Guerrero, and other people got to step up and make shots.
Well, good luck in the second half, and thank you once again for being with us.
Thank you.
Let's throw it back to the studio now.
Thanks, guys. It's been a great half of basketball, a very fast-paced, high-octane, high-energy half of basketball. I'm Matt Maddow, joined alongside Fagan Corcoran, and you've seen a little bit of it now. We got a little bit of a halftime recap. So let's first talk about just the overall scope of the game and how it's been going for both sides.
Look, it's been a really action-packed game up to yet for both sides. And again, when you think Jericho's kind of out of it, the last few minutes there, unbelievable offensive play as now they have 16 points on the board, Mano. It's something to watch. Also to watch Riley Clark's double-double and Luciana Sedekate's double-double as she has, again, 4 points and 10 rebounds already. We talked about just how much of an athlete she is. 10 rebounds, Mano. It's absolutely great.
10 rebounds and a half. And earlier in the game, I said that Haley Guerrero wasn't really scoring at the same pace at which she normally was. I will happily admit that I was wrong. Haley Guerrero is, let's just say, back.
Yeah, and again, look, Mano, you see in this replay here, look at that. Unreal from Alana Morse, but then out of nowhere, there's Carrie Hackliff.
And that's
great play from her.
And that's really what the Mepham Pirates do as a team. The shot selection for Mepham has been great. Riley Clark pulling out the bag of tricks, going inside. And then this is a great find. Alana Morse wide open, and you know she's going to hit that one. You're wide open
points, Mano.
Nobody around her. And then this was kind of just the ball bouncing your way. Or excuse me, no, this was easy find. Alana Morse has been cashing in on every single opportunity that she's gotten, and she is on the fast track to be BMB's player of the game. Now, Finn, what do you think has been the main thing that separated Mepham from Jericho?
Look, Mepham's just been really dominant today, and again, man, I did say it before the game, Mepham's a really, really good team. And again, look, at the comparison here is that Jericho's just not as good as Mepham at the end of the day. Right now, the offensive play from Mepham is unreal and just as good as their defensive play. So all around, Mepham's looking great. Jericho, to pick up on their facts, they have to be more confident on the offensive end. And again, they've really been going off of Guerrero more, and you just see, Mano, Guerrero, you can't get off her for a second. When she has her moment, she can have an easy layup out of nowhere or an easy three. It's been a really good game from her too.
Yeah, and for Jericho, it's really been the shots that haven't fallen. But this one was a wide open shot. Chase Frank, one of the best shooters on the Jayhawks. That one was easy. This one, Jericho, the ball movement. When Jericho's getting open shots, they're hitting them. But overall, they've been rather overconfident shooting the ball. It feels like Jericho is kind of just throwing up shots and hoping they go in, and they really, until the end of that second quarter, they haven't. They need to be selecting their shots much better. Their ball movement on possessions that go right, it's been ball movement, it's been finding open threes. They have not been good. They've been pretty much locked out of the paint by Seta Ducati and by Clark, and they have absolutely been winning that matchup inside. And that's one of the things, Finn, that we said Mepham needed to do right to win this game. And also Jericho, they needed to win the rebounding battle. We said for both teams the rebounding battle was a major, major point of this game, and Mepham's been coming away with a lot of offensive rebounds. You saw Kerry Hackcliffe coming from the outside, swooping in on the missed three-pointer we saw earlier, and that's one of those things where that's just things that good teams do. They get offensive rebounds. They're able to score from everywhere on the court. You saw Mepham was getting twos, threes. They were scoring in transition. That's what we knew that Mepham needed to do coming into today. Another thing that we talked to Michaela Dobby before the game, and that's something she emphasized, was the transition offense, is that they needed to score in transition. And Michaela herself actually was able to find Haley Guerrero for an easy layup earlier in the game on a beautiful find, a basically full court pass.
Yeah, and as good as Michaela Dobby has been, let's talk about Alana Morrison, kind of out of nowhere coming up to be a huge player today. Look, she has 7 points. And again, a player that we really should be talking about right now.
We should have seen this coming too.
Well, yes and no, because look, I think for that point, yes, because of senior day, but look, she hasn't had the games like this one. This is the game that she is absolutely playing fantastic, and you know, you really have to give her so much credit. And again, this is Seta Ducati here, right to Guerrero for a layup. It was a really good play from Mepham. And right here again, here comes Seta Ducati, right to Morse, but no, Guerrero again. And again, nobody on Guerrero at that moment. And then here's Dobby. This was one of my favorite plays.
This was the pass I was talking about. Beautiful, an absolute rocket from Dobby to find, if I'm not mistaken, that was Seta Ducati. And that was my play of the game so far. But the player of the game, I think the candidates, it's between Clark and Morris to me. And, of course, Haley Guerrero is always in the running. She's won player of the game for 3 games in a row for the girls basketball team. She's been unprecedented level of dominance for this Mepham Pirates team, but I really don't think it's her night to win player of the game. I think this is the Alana Morse show and the Riley Clark show, but it's all of the seniors putting on a show for the Mepham Pirates today. It's been a great day overall to be a Mepham Pirates fan.
Yeah, and as good as Morse is playing, let's not forget Haley Guerrero. And again, look, she could have a really, really good second half here in the third and fourth quarter. It's really up to her. Again, right at the end there, as we've talked about it, you put a defender off of her, she has more of an advantage every single time. And again, she's just such a great player when she's in the paint and when she's at that, three-point area. Again, a really hard player to defend too.
And that's one of those things where Haley Guerrero could absolutely go off, drop maybe 10-plus points in the second half, and I guarantee you nobody would be surprised. Now we're going to send it down to Ryan Moore, and then we'll get you into the second half of action.
Once again from the girls basketball game. I'm here with Coach Snyder, the Jericho girls basketball coach. How are you tonight?
Doing good, doing good.
And now watching throughout the first half, what were your thoughts about how the girls were performing?
We were happy to chip away from the big lead that they had. Just told the kids, just try and chip away in the third quarter, try and get it under 10, and then hopefully we have a chance to come back and win in the fourth.
Right, now as you're down 30-16 in this first half, at the end of the first half, I should say, what are your thoughts about how they should perform in this third half, and what was your message to the players in the locker room?
We got to do a better job on the big kid. She's killing us on the offensive rebounds, but she's a really good player down low. We're doing a good job on Guerrero, but really just they're so big and tall and athletic down low. We just got to do a much better job on the defensive glass in the second half.
Well, I wish you good luck in the second half, and good luck, obviously, once again.
Thank you very much.
And thank you for being with us.
I appreciate it. Thank you.
Let's send it back to the sportscasters.
Thank you, Ryan. And now we are back from the halftime report from Matt Mano and Ferdinand Corgadulin. Thanks, guys. And Ryan Marr's interview with Coach Schneider. And for the third quarter, I'm joined by a new color commentator. Why don't you introduce yourself, Brie?
I'm Brianna Bolin, and I am actually a host on Midweek Update, and I will be in the rotation of morning announcements.
Bravo to you. You get to join me up there. And it is, to my knowledge, you play JV basketball, correct, for the girls?
Yes, I do. I am actually a starter and a guard.
Nice. And what was the overall record this year?
16-3. That's like overall. Conference, I believe, was like 12-1.
Exact same as the varsity girls. That's a weird coincidence there. And as we come out of that first half, currently the Mepham Pirates lead score 30-16 over the Jayhawks. Jayhawks had great stuff going on with them at the end of the first half, and the Pirates had no defensive answer until literally the last 30 seconds of the half, where they started making free throws and started making crucial layup points. And now coming out of that, Alana Morse will start off this quarter with the inbound pass at half court. Kayla Dalby's going to push it up with the right hand. Dalby being guarded man-to-man by Kaylee Park. Haley Guerrero drives on Chase Frank. Guerrero inside pass. Preston deflects it. Clark. Beautiful wide open layup there. And Bree, whenever you have an open layup like that, just can't miss.
Yeah.
Now they're gonna Jayhawks gonna pass it around. Kaylee Park, first shot.
Oh,
Connects.
amazing three-pointer.
That is her third three-pointer of the game. 9 points now for Kaylee Park. Has been lighting it up recently from the end of the first half to now. Haley Clark, half-court pass to Sedicate. Sedicate finds Michaela Dalby mid-range. Dalby gets the lucky bounce. Lucky bounce there from Dalby, and now the score is 34-19. Pirates still leading, now up by 15. Jayhawks, Bascard on top. Excuse me, Bascard. Gives a Chase Frank on the wing, being guarded by Haley Guerrero. Presson makes a shifty move on Clark. Clark, great defense there. Dalby now going to push the pace here. They got numbers.
Ooh.
Pass just a little high there for Sarah Decate. It's all right. First time. We all miss. We all make mistakes. Trust me. My first time is not pretty either. Number 30, Jillian Baskine's going to push it up. Great defense from Sarah Decate there. Beautiful steal. Ooh. Throws it up to Dalby. Dalby thought she was fouled there for a sec, but gets the nice layup.
Michaela has actually been playing on varsity since 8th grade.
And that's just insane to me. And she's also the tallest girl on the court and tallest person in the Bellmore-Merrick broadcasting program. So credit to her on that.
I always have to look up to her.
Mary Kay Preston connects on the three-point attempt there. She's been struggling for three a little bit, but connects there. And all of a sudden, the Jayhawks are coming back offensively. Morse inbounds to Dalby. Dalby going to push it up. Going to slow it down a bit. And Dalby's going to let the offense set up. Dalby, mid-range pull-up, was swatted by Preston. And Krangle was out of bounds when she was trying to get it over Sedicicate's head. And it's going to be Mepham's ball.
Yeah, as 14, as she makes a three-pointer.
Yeah, Sedicate is going to draw the foul there, and she's going to have her first two free throw attempts there. And now number 34, Sophia Kalamotu-Sakis is going to sub in for Sadie Krangle. She connects on her first free throw. I believe that is Sedicate's 5th point of the night. And Sedicate comes up short there, and Preston gets that rebound. Kaylee Park pushes it up. Three-pointer short, and Dalby gets a nice rebound. They give it to Guerrero. Guerrero. Coach Schneider thought they traveled. And it's going to remain up in ball. Sedicate drives in on Preston. Pass. They're going to call a foul there. Now Mepham's going to inbound there. Guerrero thought, Coach Mulvey thought there was a reach on Guerrero, but Guerrero still connected on the layup there.
Haley has such an amazing, layups. She, makes every single thing.
Missed opportunity there from the Jayhawks, and Dalby now pushes the pace. Dalby double teamed at half court. Guerrero gets by. Beautiful pass inside to Sedicante, and she connects.
Amazing as well.
Sedicante been a great offensive and defensive force for the Pirates so far. The shot from the Jayhawks, and shot goes in and out for number 34, Sophia Kalamutzakis. And now they call a travel on Haley Guerrero, and Coach Mulvey wants answers. We just take a replay here. That was the play from earlier when Guerrero, Coach Mulvey thought there was a reach in on Guerrero, but somehow still got the layup to go in. And now Jayhawks get out possession.
Coming back, cut her off.
Deep shot from Sophia Malitzakis, and Mepham overpasses, but Clark's gonna push. Clark takes it all the way, no foul apparently. Instead, Conte goes up, and she's gonna get 2 free throw attempts here. Both coaches not too happy with the referees tonight, and that's been shown from the technical foul and Coach Mulvey's aggression on defensive pass interferences. And, well, maybe this will make him a little more happy, cheer him up after these 2 free throw attempts from senior Luciana Sedicante.
The biggest surprise for Mepham this season, first year playing basketball, an incredible rebounder, has games of 21, 18, 15 rebounds. A great athlete playing basketball. Stony Brook D1 soccer commit.
Yeah, Luciana Sedicante, a great multi-sport athlete. Her first year playing basketball, and already in this one, she's already reached double-digit rebounds, and currently, I believe right now, she has 13 or 14 rebounds, and most of those being offensive rebounds, and if you're getting a majority of those being offensive rebounds, that's an amazing thing. Now number 30, Jillian Baskine's going to push it up. Baskine goes to the corner to Frank. Frank to the wing. Adis trying to make a move on Dalby. Dalby with the clean block, and Dalby with the nice steal. Frank gets it back, though. And they call foul on the floor, and Coach Schneider's in shock. Jayhawks going to rebound down, inbound down low. Adis wants the shot. She's going to take it. She's short. Sedicante with another rebound. Guerrero's going to push. Guerrero, great take to the lane, and gets a nice layup. And now all of a sudden, this is a 23-point lead now for the Mepham Pirates, coming out strong in this third quarter. Alana Morse going to defend Baskine on top. And looks like it's going to be a blocking foul there. Kaylee Park going in on Riley Clark. It's Clark's third foul. Pirates. Now looking towards the Jayhawks roster, Kaylee Park with 9 points so far on the day. Make it 10 there, and has been a great shooting presence so far for the Jayhawks. And she's going to have to be one of those players, like we said earlier in the broadcast, who has to light up that spark for the Jayhawks if they want to try to form a comeback here. Park goes 2 for 2 on the layup, on free throws, excuse me, and now has 11 points on the night, reaching the double digits mark. And Bree, so coming out of this first half, obviously Haley Guerrero towards the end of the first half had nice layups and free throws. And now taking a look at her stats, what do you see?
She is definitely an amazing player, especially she's basically the team's leader. She was all-county last year, averages 24.
Yeah, 24 points per game this year for Haley Guerrero.
Yeah, any game she's played, Mepham won. The lone game she missed, Mepham lost. Really good on the fast break. Best outside shooter on the team. She is a D1 soft basketball commit at Stony Brook.
Yeah, and obviously the big note with Haley Guerrero that we got from the introductions from Coach Mulvey. Haley has 357 points on the season so far. 357 plus 13, 370 points so far for Haley Guerrero on the season. Shout out to Tom Morrow because he couldn't do math on 2 of the last broadcasts, and I hope he's watching this. And anyways, Haley Guerrero, yeah, 13 points, 3 rebounds, and 1 assist for the senior captain here tonight. Dalby now going to push it up, gives it to Morse at half court. Morse gives it to Sedicate, wants him to make a move. And they wanted a travel, and there should have been a travel call, definitely. She moved the right foot first, but anyway, she gets the layup to go, and now it's a 23-point lead for the Mepham Pirates. Kaylee Park pushes up, gives it to Preston on the arc. Preston makes a nice move on Clark. Just a little too strong there on the layup, and it's going to stay Jericho possession. Yeah, Jericho, Kaylee Park's gonna take the inbounds play, and now Bree, what do you Mepham JV girls usually do on your inbound plays? Because it seems like the Mepham varsity girls here, whenever they ever do an inbound play after a foul, it usually seems to be successful every single time, 100%.
We tend to do tons of the same stuff as them. We do plays such as like green, blue, and even like ones like Tennessee, and they usually work with the layups.
Yeah, because usually that inside pass to Clark or Sedicate for the varsity team clearly works. Park misses her free throw attempt after a hot streak there. Sedicate gives it out to Alana Morse. Morse, too strong there on the lineup. Clark cleans it up, misses, and now 35 more Yadis. Outlet pass to Kaylee Park. Park tips that out. And they're going to call that Jericho ball, and it looks like that Kaylee Park clearly tipped that out. And yeah, Coach Mulvey definitely showed his frustration there. It's a bad call from the refs. Bad call from the refs there. Now Chase Franks get out the ball on top, give it to DePresson, trying to make a move on Clark. And yeah, moves the left foot first and picks up a travel.
Bad calls are definitely your worst enemy in basketball. There have been so many bad calls in some of my games, and it's just frustrating, but like you have to get over it and just play the game.
Yeah, especially during like when I was a part of the Mepham varsity boys team. Yeah, really bad calls. And in the first game, our new coach, Coach Cable, was just outraged with the referees. But anyways, now Dalby at half court. Dalby goes to the right wing. Looks for Guerrero inside, but Guerrero sent a nice pick. Dalby, short of the shot. Instead of Conte cleans it up. Another offensive rebound, and yet connects again on the layup. It seems like Carrie Hackliff's going to get ready to sub in for the Mepham Pirates after the next change of possession. Park, deep three. Going to airball that one. It looks like Carrie Hackliff and number 43, Sophie Green, are come in for their respective teams. Looks like Sophie Green comes in for Kaylee Park, and Carrie Hackliff's going to come in for 32, Riley Clark. Also, they're going to have number 4, Tess Silverman, the junior guard, come in for number 3, Chase Frank, and give her a little bit of a break.
Okay, here we go, just go.
Michaela Dalby beats that press. And now Dalby's going to wait for the offense set up. Alana Morse on the wing. Has an open lane. Why not shoot it, but got blocked by Morgan Adiz. And now they're going to give it to Preston to Adiz, and she's going to run this offense quick. Adiz, forward pass there from Tess Silverman. Adiz on the wing, trying to make a move on Dalby. Cross-court pass there. 21, Tiffany Yagane. Tess Silverman shot, comes up short. It's a fight on the ground. Preston and Sedicate both have it. I believe that's going to be, that's going to be Mepham ball. Kayla Weber's going to sub in for Alana Morse. And let's see if this full court press here works for the Jericho Jayhawks. Dalby quickly beats it. Hackliff, nice bounce pass to Sedicate from mid-range. Sedicate sinks it. Luciana Sedicate proving to be the player of the game so far for the Mepham Pirates. Outstanding performance here. Preston's going to run the point here. Preston, out of control shot, but gets it to go. Dalby told to slow it down by Coach Mulvey. Kayla Weber pushes up on the wing. Weber, corner, step back. Comes a little short on that three. Dalby gets the offensive rebound. Goes up with the left, but she was fouled. Dalby's going to have first of 2 free throw attempts here. That was committed by number 21, Tiffany Gane. Yeah, Michaela Dalby so far tonight, playing with a bunch of aggression and obviously has become leaders in such a short time span. Obviously here for the varsity team in 8th grade and now 9th grade. And now she's found her real starting role and it's had a huge impact on the Pirates. She sinks that free throw and makes both. It goes 2 for 2 there. And obviously, you're great friends with Michaela, and you can just see her leadership skills on and off the court and how she just makes basically everyone feel better and just can enlighten the mood.
Yeah, she's definitely an amazing person. Even in classroom, she's always making jokes. She also helps me learn how to fix my mistakes in basketball, even though she's a freshman.
Yeah, definitely a great leader in Michaela Dalby. And shot clock is off, and the Pirates going to have 20 seconds here to make some magic happen. They're going to give it to Guerrero at the top of the half court. Guerrero moves. Dalby sets a screen. Guerrero wants the three. Guerrero comes up short there. Hackliff, nice rebound. Gives it to Weber. Step back. Too strong there on the shot. Sadikate fights for that rebound, but foot's on the line, and it's going to be Jayhawks possession.
The line is definitely your worst enemy.
And Carrie Hackliff made a great play there. And 2 seconds left, no fouls, and the Jayhawks will go into this fourth quarter, currently down 27. Pirates lead 53-26. And, Bree, so in that third quarter, obviously we saw not too much from the Jericho Jayhawks.
Mm-hmm.
And to talk a little more about what happened really in that third quarter, we're going to send it to Matt Mano and Finnegan Corkindule in the BMB studio. Take it away, guys.
Thanks, guys. It's been, more of the same for the Mepham Pirates and the Jericho Jayhawks. But now, with this game, I would say out of reach for the Jayhawks. We start to look towards who will get the elusive BMB Player of the Game award. And I say this is a 4-horse race between Seta Ducate, between Haley Guerrero, between Alana Morris, and between Riley Clark. And maybe Michaela Dalby might be making a push. We'll see that and so much more in the fourth quarter. But who do you think is going to win Player of the Game quickly?
Well, for me, look, I think it's going to be Guerrero. I think she's going to steal the show again. Look, it's a really dominant game. When you think of how many people have been against her this whole game on the defensive side, she's just keep doing her thing, and it's really working for Mepham. She's insane tonight, but Riley Clark, for me, comes in really close because I think that double-double is coming, man.
For me, I have two options. I'm on the other two. I think, first of all, Alana Morris, she's been the front runner so far, and I don't think she's lost that spot. I think she's easily the front runner for Player of the Game so far, but also I think Luciana Seta Ducate is making a case. What does she average, like 17 rebounds a game or something? But at this point, we got to go down to the court where the fourth quarter is already underway.
Thank you, Matt, and thank you, Finn. And we're back in the South Gym. Caitlin Smith just went up for a layup. Got fouled there. It's going to go on Morgan IDs. And that's our first. And now I'm joined by my original color commentator, Connor Ward. Connor, welcome back.
Thank you. I'm glad to be back here. I'm excited to keep watching the fourth quarter of what has been a pretty exciting game so far, even though it's not the closest.
Yeah, Caitlin Smith, just a little short there on her first free throw attempt. All jokes with the Mepham Pirates there. And, you had a break from the third quarter. What did you see from the Mepham Pirates that gave them such a big lead?
Well, they're able to hit their shots. That's it. They're hitting their wide open layup looks. They're getting in fast breaks. They're giving the ball to their scorers. And once you give your ball to your scorers in space, bad things happen for your team. So.
Yeah, Caitlin Smith was short on that free throw attempt, and Jayhawks now in possession. Morgan IDs has it on the wing. Morgan with the 32 City Krangle. Krangle gives it back to the D's. Her three-pointer over Kayla Weber goes off her, and it will remain Jayhawks ball.
Now, Sean, is it just me or only one player that has not been a senior for Mepham has checked in the game the entire time?
You are definitely correct there. It was Michaela Dalby, and now on the court is number 10 sophomore Grace Glynn, who's really good mid-range shooter and what Coach Mulvey has described as definitely one of her first girls off the bench type player. And you know, when you're a sophomore on a varsity level team, you got to really fight to get that playing time over the seniors and juniors, obviously, and she's proven that this whole season. So credits to her. And so now, just coming to this fourth quarter, how do you think Jericho can just try to adjust their offensive game plan? Because clearly it has not been working as of late.
I mean, they could look to run plays to get people open, but it's one thing. The coach can only do so much. The girls that are playing in the games have to look to knock down the shots that the coach gives to them.
Yeah, Connor, and while we're in this timeout, I think it's time we just take a little look at the coaching battle, obviously. You have Coach Mulvey for the Mepham Pirates, who's been one of the best coaches Mepham has really ever had in the basketball program, and has led to the girls to numerous county finals and first-place finishes. And Coach Schneider for the Jericho Jayhawks, this is his 9th year at Jericho and 20th year coaching basketball. And, you know, he's also a very successful coach himself, having multiple county championships with the boys and the girls. And just last year had his 200th game win. So congrats to him there. And on that layup attendance, going to be a foul from the Mepham Pirates. And it looks like Morgan D is going to get 2 free throw attempts here.
Yeah, obviously, as you were saying, both these coaches very respected. But tonight it looks like Coach Mulvey will be able to get the win over Coach Schneider.
Yeah, Morgan D short. Break that free throw there. And really interesting fact from Coach Schneider. Been coaching the Jericho Jayhawk girls now for 7 years and has clinched 6 times now. Outstanding. And also, as you saw there, Luciana Serticate picking up her 15th rebound of the night. Caitlin Smith trapped on the wing, gives it to Hackliff down low. Finds Serticate. Goes up. Serticate just overpowered there. And Hackliff gets fouled, and she's going to get 2 free throw attempts.
Yeah, Sean, as you're saying, that's a pretty impressive stat, I have to say. 6 of the 7 times they've been able to clinch playoff spots. That's a winning coach right there.
Absolutely, and also on a 2-game win streak is Coach Schneider. And now shooting free throws from the Mepham Pirates is going to be Carrie Hackliff and Luciana Serticate. The player of the game so far for the Mepham Pirates will get subbed in by BMB's own Victoria Camnetti, or otherwise, as her friends and teammates like to refer to as Vicky Cams. Carrie Hackliff sinks the first free throw. And Hackliff comes up short there and there. Hackliff, though, gets the offensive rebound. She thought she got fouled again. Caitlin Smith goes up. Another offensive rebound from Hackliff. Gets smacked out. Grace Glynn's going to get on the wing. Going to bounce past to Weber. Weber finds Caitlin Smith down low. Caitlin Smith gives it to Weber back on top. Her three-pointer just up short. The Jericho Jayhawks going to go on the ground and get that rebound. They're going to call a jump ball there, and it's going to remain Mepham possession.
Yeah, Sean. Weber being inserted into the starting lineup, I think she's done a phenomenal job tonight. Obviously, it's senior night, and she showed out as she hits the 3.
Wow, nice. That was a nice one. And with that three-pointer, that is also going to give the Mepham Pirates a 30-point lead in this fourth quarter. Going into the second half, they were only leading by 16. Now up by 30. That shows a lot of what happened in the third quarter.
Yeah, and I actually thought Jericho had a pretty strong start to the third quarter. They knocked down a couple shots. And I think they brought it back to 12 or 10 or something like that. But then the Pirates all of a sudden just turned it on, played at their own pace, and got took it back to now it is a 30-point lead.
Yeah, Sadie Krangle getting into it a little bit there with Victoria Caminetti. And now subbing in for Krangle is going to be number 2, Caitlin Choi. Grace Glynn gives it to Victoria. Vicky Cams gives it to Kayla Weber on the top. Goes to Caitlin Smith. Back to the corner to Grace Glynn. Glynn's to layup. Connects! It's a nice move there from the sophomore number 10, Grace Glynn. Jayhawks have it on top. Number 4, Tess Silverman wants it. The shot. They're going to give it back to Silverman. She shoots it. 3-pointer. Just breaks that one. Kayla Weber with the offensive rebound. They're going to call a foul on number 34, Sophia Kalamutzakis. Try saying that last name 5 times fast.
Sean, I have a hypothetical question here. You're down by 32 points, right? What are you trying to do to get back into this game?
Now, 32 points in a 5-minute, 30-second situation. Obviously, you got to start realizing in the head, all right, we're not really going to be able to score 32 points in this scenario. But, hey, it just – also, they are clinching the playoffs. So, you know what? Maybe try to, like, work on some new plays and such and specific things like that. Victoria Kevineni hits the shot there. Bench goes crazy for her. But, yeah, this is a time where you can, you know, practice plays for the playoffs and, you know, practice maybe some new defensive drills and such. Number 35, Morgan Adiz coming short there. Victoria Kevineni gives it to Caitlin Smith. Her layup connects.
You know what, Sean? You know what I've also realized? The hustle. Mepham has out-hustled Jericho with the rebounds, with the putback points. It's just been like a whole different animal. It looks like you're looking at 2 different teams.
Absolutely. Victoria Kevineni is going to draw a jump ball there. Markella Matafis and Paige Ronan will sub in for Kerry Hackcliffe and Kayla Weber, 2 juniors.
The 2 juniors coming in for both seniors, as you see on the replay here. That good little layup.
Coming back, number 21, Tiffany Yagane hits a 3, and the bench goes crazy for the Jericho Jayhawks. Vicky Cam's going to bring it up. Gives it to Caitlin Smith on the wing. Finds Glenn down low. Her mid-range shot. Brooks that. Mutafik gets the board. Misses and gets a board again. Goes out to Vic. Vicky Cam shot off, but gets her own rebound. Caitlin Smith gets it back, draws in. They're going to call what seems to be a reach-in foul there on number 2, Caitlin Choi.
Yeah, Caitlin Smith, the only senior left out on the floor here, bringing some senior experience.
Victoria Kevineni is going to inbound it. Give it to Markella Matafis. Matafis' shot just comes up short. Victoria Kevineni hustling back on defense. Great hustle there from the junior. Tiffany Yagane, another 3-point attempt. Too strong there. Victoria Kevineni gets the offensive rebound. She crosses over. She's going to bring it up the court. Pushing up the pace. Gives it to Caitlin Smith on the wing. Drives in. Her floater just off. Grace Glenn goes up. Just comes a little short. Offensive rebound finding down low. Paige Ronan has it on the wing. Caitlin Smith on top. Her 3-pointer. Sinks it in, and she knew that was going in too.
Yeah, she did the turnaround Steph Curry look right there, Sean.
I don't know if there's no other Steph Curry in the world, but we surely mocked that.
Well, we found one, Sean.
Victoria Kevineni, big pockets. Stops and shot comes up short. Paige Ronan. Deflected pass to Glenn. Glenn's 3-pointer. Just off. Jericho's going to slow down the pace here. Number 21, Tiffany Yagane, is going to bring it up. Tiffany Yagane, 3rd 3-pointer in the row. Just comes up short. Looks like a foul. Looks like it's going to be a foul there on number 10, sophomore Grace Glenn. And the Jayhawks are going to step an inbound play here. Caitlin Choi inbounding it. One of the young guards for this Jayhawks team, who brings a lot of energy off the bench and getting some playing time here. And that's going to be turnover for the Jayhawks, and it's going to be Mepham Pirates' possession.
Yeah, it's a 36-point game. You want to get your younger players some game time here. See what they got going in the playoffs. See if they could be used, and see if they could be used coming off the bench.
Paige Jordan's 3 just comes up short, but Glenn gets the rebound. Glenn finds Matafis. Her mid-range shot. Just a little short there, too. It's going to be pushed up by Tiffany Yagane. Her layup connects. Bench goes crazy there.
Yeah, Gane playing really well here in this 4th quarter.
Yeah, and I have a feeling I know what Coach Mulvey's about to do. I have a feeling he's going to call a timeout and perform a class act here from the 5 seniors, from the starting 5. And, yep, he will. Brings in the all 5 starting seniors. class act there from Coach Mulvey, obviously, you know, wants to give him a very nice regular season send-off before playoffs. And you know what, that's just a genuine class act. Great job from Coach Mulvey there.
Stay in the paint.
Kick to the corner. Lou wants it. Karina Lou. Nice fadeaway shot there. And they're going to give them a standing ovation for each senior. Hatcliffe comes in for Weber. Mulvey gives Kayla Weber a hug. And the whole bench will stand up and give him a standing ovation. Again, that's just the stuff you love to see from the Mepham Pirates.
Yeah, this is just great sportsmanship here, getting all the seniors into the game before the game's over again. Great sportsmanship.
They're going to pick up a foul there. Looks like Mulvey's figuring out who he wants to sub in for the next senior.
As you see, Alana Morris here having a great game tonight with the free throws. She scored the first 7 points for the Pirates.
Yeah, Morris free throw. Just bricks that one there. And it looks like Caitlin Smith is going for Alana Morris, and Morris will have the next standing ovation for from the Mepham Pirates. Morris misses the free throw there. There's a violation anyways, and here's Alana Morris' standing ovation from Caitlin Smith entering the game. Morris gives Coach Mulvey a hug and also gets applauded by the bench.
You know, that's a little bit awkward because she didn't check back into the game yet.
One more shot. There's a violation, it seemed like, on number 23, I believe, Tara Karami.
Someone entered early.
Morris's free throw. Sinks that one. Looks better on the stat sheet, obviously.
Yep.
She'll get a repeat of standing ovation here. Great job by Coach Mulvey there. And now the Jericho Jayhawks also have their subs in. Three-pointer there. Just a little off from Karina Lowe. Hatcliffe.
Riley, hold it.
Riley's going to hold it. Gives it to Senator Kate.
Timeout. Timeout.
Looks like Grace Glenn's going to come in for Luciana Senator Kate. 100% of a player of the game who's been outstanding today.
Yeah, a lot of points, a lot of rebounds as usual. Riley Clark joking around with the ref there. And they're going to give it to Haley Guerrero, and she's going to slowly push up this ball. You know, Connor, now with a minute 20 seconds, obviously, game's over. 33-point lead for the Mepham Pirates, but Tuesday we're going to take an interruption here, and we're going to have Paige Ronan come in for one of the senior captains, Riley Clark, who gets a huge ovation. Yeah, she's had a great game tonight, Sean.
Yeah, absolutely. Great game down low with the rebounding and assist, points, everything. Clark gives a big hug to some of the assistant coaches at the end of the bench. Haley Guerrero pushes up. Looks like Raquel Mutafis going to come in for the senior captain, leading scorer of Nassau County, Haley Guerrero. Nice ovation there from the Mepham Pirates and the Mepham crowd here in attendance tonight. It looks like they're just going to let that shot clock go. Michaela Dolby and Victoria coming in are going to get ready to sub in. And here come Caitlin Smith and Carrie Hackler for the last seniors to get their welfare send-off. Now it's an all-underclassmen lineup. Shot. Brick there by number 4, Tess Silverman. Kayla Dalby putting out some nice dribble moves here. Dalby to Caminetti. Caminetti goes cross-court to junior Paige Ronan. Paige Ronan to Raquel Mutafis. Mutafis had trouble with the ball there. Glenn, one dribble. Doesn't know what to do with the ball there. Mutafis gets it. Paige to Dalby. To Caminetti. Wide open three. Just short there. Dalby there. Misses. And it looks like Jericho Jack's going to get last possession here.
You know what is a good leading quality is when you could hear your star player, Mary Kate Preston, from the bench cheering on the girls when she's not even in the game anymore. She still cares just as much about the girls on the bench than herself almost.
Yeah, it looks like with 5 seconds remaining, both these teams will possibly see each other in the playoffs. We're not sure yet. And with the last second jump ball with 2 seconds left, the Mepham Pirates will secure the win 66-33. We'll move to a record of 16-3, the same as the JV girls in a weird coincidence. And that will cap out the regular season for the Mepham Pirates, and the Jericho Jayhawks are happy. See their few bench players got a few bench points there and all excitement. And obviously, you know what? A real strong class act from Coach Mulvey there. I cannot express it enough.
Yeah, fantastic game from the Pirates. And Jericho had some bright moments too, but obviously it's senior night. It was an incredible game to watch.
Yeah, honestly, an incredible game. Both teams going to shake hands here. And you know what? Going into playoffs, this is great for the Mepham Pirates. Go out on top as the 1 seed. Jericho Jayhawks will finish their season at an overall record of 9-9. In Conference A1 will move to 7-6. Mepham Pirates 16-3. Now move to 9-1 in conference. Great job from the Pirates. Solid effort from the Jericho Jayhawks. And obviously, as you can see now, friendly rivalry here. Both coaches talking. And I believe Ryan Moore has our player of the game BMB interview with Luciana Sedicate, who is most well-deserved for this. Take it away, Ryan.
Hello, I'm Ryan Moore, and I'm back with BMB's coverage of the girls' basketball game. I'm here with Luciana Sedicate, the BMB's player of the game. How are you tonight?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm very good. Thank you for asking. You're going to the playoffs soon. What do you feel like you need to do to be a successful team in the playoffs?
I think at practice we just have to keep working hard. We have to be supportive, stay positive, just keep doing what we're doing. Just keep working hard.
Well, I definitely hope you can do that. Now, this is your first year playing varsity basketball. What were your overall thoughts of being on the team and playing for varsity basketball?
I thought it was super fun. I was a little nervous coming in because I'm not really a basketball player, but everyone on the team is so supportive. The coaches are so nice, and it's been a really fun experience.
I'm so glad you had a great experience with that. And just to top it all off, how does it feel to spend senior night with all of your friends, your teammates, and just overall a great feeling in the room?
It feels amazing. I don't think it could have gone any better. Everyone's so happy, so nice. It's a little bittersweet that it's ending, but it's been a great night. Couldn't ask for more.
Well, I'm so glad it was so great for you. Once again, I'd like to thank all the people that we interviewed today and everyone who joined us. And let's throw it up to the studio to end the show.
Thanks, guys. It's been a good day, great senior day, great day for the Mepham Pirates overall, and for both teams. They will be on to the playoffs, but first, let's take a step back and talk about the game at hand. Mepham dominated, beat Jericho in all phases of the game, and ended off their regular season with a dominating win.
Yeah, and again, look, Mepham winning the game by 33 points. It's very important going into the playoffs, knowing that you just beat a team who are in the playoffs. It's really huge for Mepham. And again, look, that player of the game, a lot of people thought it could be different, different players on the Mepham roster. But look, Luciana in the end totally deserves it. 15 points, 14 rebounds.
And as for Mepham and for Jericho, they are both on to the playoffs, where if the brackets hold, they will play each other in a rematch, which BMB may or may not cover. You didn't hear that from me. For Sean McQuillan, Connor Ward, Brianna Bolin, Ryan Marr, and Finnegan Corcoran-Doolin, and the rest of the BMB crew, I'm Matt Mano, and we'll see you next time on the BMB Game of the Week.